EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Lumen Field. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 3.
319!
Once again, it's Walker. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Xavier Watts there to bring him down.
It's a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Three plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
13 more on that carry. He is turning out the yards. And another first down. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. Escaping to, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
It's a loss of 8.
That's the veteran Calais Campbell in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
To the air on third down. Here's Allen. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. First and 10 now from the 36. Here's Baker to begin with a pass. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Baker may be sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
On second down, Baker. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
16 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down. Throwing is Baker. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hey, alert 33.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with fourth down coming up.
Point it right. Regular. What's up?
They'll go. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
From the 22 now, here's second and 8.
At the 22-yard line.
They run with Walker. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scale.
And he will score! Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. Set. 20. Stop.
On first and 10, here's Baker. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 33 yards. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. That one caught for Jose Wester. He'll come up here, first and 10.
That's another Cardinals first down.
Mayfield. Quick throw here is complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down. To throw is Mayfield. Forced out wide. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Run. Up. Regular. Pistol. Done.
Second down throw for Mayfield. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal. This caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up fourth and goal.
Point it right. What's up?
On fourth down, Mayfield. And this will pay off. It is caught. LaJohntay Wester. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's his third touchdown catch this year. So Mayfield leads the group to the line. They'll go for 2.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Run. Hey, alert. Hey, alert 33. Alert. Take that.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And this is going to be a Seahawks first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Play action now, and here's Allen. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run right. Here's Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. The run up the middle, it's Walker. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain. Hook him up on a second down and 8.
319! Where's that?
Straight ahead, it's Walker. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game. And now 15 for the year. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. He's to midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And not only a heck of a return, but it changes a little bit of the coach's strategy. You're thinking he's just going to sit on this score. He's willing to take it into the locker room for the half. All of a sudden now you get a big return. You got a short field. And this offense has a chance to steal some points here before halftime.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
It's a gain. Brings up second and
33.
Now Mayfield. Rolling right. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down.
First down,
Cardinals.
Point it right. What's that?
To throw is Mayfield. He's got it at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of break.
And he takes it into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be backed up now to start this drive. On play action, Allen. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Michael Dixon.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Baker to throw. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big one there to start the second half. 32 yards.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
2nd and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California. He's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
At the 14-yard line.
Now Walker. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Here's Walker. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Walker trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Monday.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. It is brought in the end zone. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seattle. Now the point after drop from Myers. It's up and good. And the Seahawks go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. 3rd and a long way to go. Throwing is Baker. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
3 and out. 4th down.
They'll go. Mayfield. That one caught by Wester. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. Here's a handoff to Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
It's
A gain of 21 on that pass play. 1st down, Seattle.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in balance.
And he will get into the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Baker. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Mayfield to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And third down coming up. To throw is Mayfield. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. It is a big gain for Arizona. And even 30 yards.
30. And the Cardinals first down.
180. Run. King.
On first down is Mayfield. That's into the hands of Wester. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Big time to it. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard
So we are
line.
through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Cardinals are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Robinson trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Regular. Up.
That is caught, and he's in. Rajante Wester. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Now, Mayfield. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take him down for a loss.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Now Allen facing third and long. He needed 13 and got 14 for the first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
ETN ahead out of the pistol. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Yards on the pickup. On second and 8 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet.
And he'll take this one in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Field to throw on first and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. On second down, Baker. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. Here's Mayfield. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
King! 180! One time!
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. This one complete right side. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Run. 180! Alert! Real. One time!
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. There's that man again. Another catch. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Hurry! Let's go!
Here's first and 10.
Play right. 27 on the play. First down, Arizona.
One time!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's second down.
Hey, we're 33! Regular! One time!
Second down throw from Mayfield. Back to the right side. Caught by the crowd. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
And brings up third down.
Now Mayfield. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On the ground, it's Walker. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
Brings up
Second down, 8 yards to go. Allen going to keep it on the zone read. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Seahawks.